Every good adventure, if you ask me, requires a few essential elements. It starts with an ambitious and slightly ridiculous idea, but you also need a desire to seek discomfort, an ability to embrace uncertainty, and the willingness to simply go with the flow. Good company and some level of planning are of course great to have. This is a story of a bungled and beautiful 7-day trip, 1,000+ kilometer bumpy adventure across Mustang Valley. Over the week that followed, we explored a series of routes in the district of Mustang. We rode the lovely Kusma and many other roads, the names of which we will probably never know. This was exactly the kind of trip that we had came here for. So today, the ride to Mustang begins. Riding to Mustang is something that I had been dreaming about for years. I had heard so much about it that I knew that it was a place that I wanted to go see for myself. It's not something that I wanted to do solo, because I also heard that the terrain is particularly challenging. Kagbeni isn't very far from Jhong. It's just about 10 kilometers away. But it's in that short distance that you truly begin to experience the magic of Mustang. Riding on a riverbed with no real sense of directions, you realize that you can at the same time go nowhere and anywhere. There were several times when I just stopped and looked at what lay ahead of me and wondered how on earth I would get past. But fortunately, eventually I was able to make it through and further into the adventure of Mustang. Muktinath is very close to Kagbeni, just a little over 10 kilometers away. But unlike any part of Mustang, for this bit you find a smooth stretch of tarmac. While riding back from Muktinath, I was once again blown away by the beautiful views of the Mustang Valley and the majestic mountains in the distance. Descending into the valley as the mountains seemed to only keep growing larger, I couldn't help but be reminded of the fact that we are a very tiny speck in an unimaginably large universe. It's both awe-inspiring and humbling. By the time we reached the Manthang of Upper Mustang, we had been on the road for 5 days already and ridden above 500 kilometers. We felt like a lot, but when we checked on the map, we realized that some might say we hadn't actually gone very far. While riding the Mustang, there were several places across that I imagined could pose as a problem on the route back. But the descent turned out to be less challenging than I had expected. It wasn't a breeze, but it definitely was easier than the ascent.